In a small mountain town where winter coated every rooftop in snow and the wind whispered through narrow streets, lived a girl named Lina and a boy named Anil. They had been best friends since childhood, walking to school together, growing up side by side, sharing joys and secrets like two inseparable shadows. Lina was strong, intelligent, and always top of her class. She was admired by many. Anil was quiet, reserved, and seemingly ordinary, except for one thing: the gentle way his eyes always followed Lina, filled with unspoken tenderness. Everyone saw that Anil cared deeply for her, but he never said it out loud. He simply carried her books, left a box of milk in her locker each morning, and waited silently at the school gate on snowy days with an umbrella in hand. One day, at the end of winter, Lina received a full scholarship to study abroad. Before leaving, she invited Anil to sit with her on their usual bench in the snow-covered park. "Do you have feelings for me?" she asked, her voice unsure but hopeful. Anil looked at her and smiled, but said nothing. Instead, he handed her a gray wool scarf and said, "Keep warm. Where you're going, the snow is even colder than here." Lina's heart sank a little. She had hoped for a confession, a clear answer. If he truly loves me, why won't he just say it? Why won't he stop me from leaving? Years passed. Lina found success abroad and returned to her hometown during a winter break. An old friend shared with her the news. Anil had passed away in an accident on the way back from a mountain village where he often delivered blankets and clothes to poor children. She was speechless. They brought her to the small room where Anil had once lived. On his desk was a wooden box. Inside, she found a journal full of entries about her. Old photos of the two of them that she never knew were taken. And a scarf exactly like the one from years ago, mended many times, the threads worn soft with time. At the bottom of the box was a yellowed note, handwritten and fragile. "I didn't speak. Not because I didn't love you. I just thought, if you're happy, even if it's not with me, then I have enough. But I was afraid that one day, when you needed warmth again, I wouldn't be there to give it to you." Lina clutched the scarf tightly to her chest. Her tears soaked into the wool that once held the warmth of someone who had loved her in silence. Some kinds of love are not loud, not dramatic, not demanding, but they are always there, quiet as snowfall, steady as a heartbeat. When we search for big signs, grand confessions, or dramatic gestures, we may miss the softest, truest forms of love already surrounding us. Don't measure love by words or fireworks. Feel it in the quiet presence, in silent sacrifices, in someone who stays without ever needing to be asked. Because sometimes, by the time we realize what that silent love meant, the person who held it is no longer here to hear our "I'm sorry" or "I love you too."